I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man.
All right, let's get it. The name's Luke Sullivan. Since quitting the army, I've taken PMC work to pay the bills. But on the side, I've been dipping my toes into the world of streetwise. That, you ask? Heck of a question. Wish someone once told me their definition of a fighter. They said it was someone who decided to fight their battles on their own terms. I guess I wanted to meet people who live like that, and I figured street fighting was the best way to do it.
USA.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Ready?
Hope you're ready. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That barely connected, but it still counts. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player one, in that dangerous burnout state, takes a trip. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Charges forward. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jumping. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Grabs and throws them away. Dashes. Scrapping it out up close. Gets out of there with the back. They're going for the super art. A quick breather. Player two charges forward. Sneaks in above. Did we see a drive? Get back here! What'll happen here? Reads the throw and escapes. What a finish! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Russia.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
All right, you ready?
I'll take on all of you. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Reads them. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Throws on. What's next? Life lead opens up. KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Lands the back throw. Time to go to work. Still scrapping for control of the space. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will look to apply rising uppercut. KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
United Kingdom.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. Player 1 has the life lead. Backs them into the corner. Nails the anti-air. Life lead is opening up, but that could still KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Spikes. Charges forward. Not close enough for the throw. Both fighters planning something? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. A quick breather. They're going for the super art. Goes for the level 2 super eraser. Set up the punching bag. Oh, they're in the corner now. No, wrecks them. Adds a bit of OD spice there. They've got the meter for a drive in. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
USA. Make it a scrap heap. Fight. Japan.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
All right, you ready?
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Throws him down. Checks with the projectile. Trips him up. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Can't tech the throw? That's one huge life lead. Is this going where we think it is? Long low attack hit. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Breaks the block with a throw. Demon guillotine crushes. Risky up-close scrap still going. Impaler incoming. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Ends a little game for the stop Kohago. Oh, burnout triggered. Will this super art do anything? Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Open? This is gonna hurt. Who will come out on top in this final round? Excellent damage off. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1, it's all the throw connects. What's next? Somehow manages to block the draw. Super art incoming. Only the best of players can come back from this. Super art to show them what a big flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
USA.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. That was a solid anti-air. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. All right, what's coming up next? KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Bushin Beats assaults them from the air. Comes crashing down on them with some Bushin Beats. Player 2 can build off this lead. Somehow pushes back all the way to set rising uppercut. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Torso cleaver dices them. Both fighters planning something? Experiencing burnout. Brushes that off and keeps going. Okay, here we draw critical. What's gonna happen? Sets a shuriken bomb to panic. Knockdown and... Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still with it. This is gonna... Closes it out! Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Italy.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
All right, you ready?
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Definitely saw that counter coming. Good anti-air. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Taking stock. Very solid corner switch. Box him with a target combo. All right, what's coming up next? Player experiencing burnout. Javelin of Marisa. Digs in it. Player 2 just and fold. Yes, KO. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in these. They're going for the super art. Opts for the level 1 Vulcan blast. Risky up close scraps still going. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. A quick breather. What KO? That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
9.
It's way too early to give up. All right, you ready?
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Ken brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Gets them. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 chases them down. Goes to the overdrive. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. A quick breather. Looking for a chance. Impaler. Both of our combatants are cooking up. Just goes for it at this range. Drive usage is back on the table. Balance from above. Player 2. Oh, burnout triggered. Back rising uppercut. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it raw super hard in. Closes it out. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
USA. Parry the ball. Fight.
Sandblast! Sandblast! Gotcha! Got
2.
Huh?
Finish. Brazil.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
All right, you ready?
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a chance with that jump in. Back throw to get the side switch. There's a corner switch. Good anti-air. Opts for the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Does a good job of pushing back. Throws them to negate the block. And that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Gotcha!
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Grabs them. I can't keep track. Beast mode activated, and now they're ready to party. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Racer hits. We're gonna see it rain. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Both of them were ready for a throw.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Takes in the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Open, crowns him from above. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? That's gonna leave him rattled. Getting up close and personal. Next, the kept letting it all out. Excellent read. Sets up with the jump in. Player, does him dirty. Blanca Khan's here to play. Goes airborne. Player 1, super art to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Noticeable. Here comes the. It is over. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
United Kingdom.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Decides to go in with the target combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Takes a with a super art connect. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Opts to create space to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until he takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super? Turns a bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhazan. Player 2 can build off this lead. Going in? Player 1 will need to play it conservative until they're driving, experiencing burnout. Player 1 crowns him from above. Rising uppercut. This can lead to some big damage. What? This is gonna hurt. Closing moments of the match. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Jump! Saihush sets up with the jump in. Still slugging it out at this range. Put the exclamation point. Can this drive bring them back? Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Crown them from above. Oh, will this super art do anything? Too slow. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Puts them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
United Kingdom.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
All right, you ready?
Let's rock.
Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the jump in, with the life gap opening up. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they? Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. A super art? The super doesn't hit. Jumps up. Impaler incoming. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
USA.
I've been testing myself against the best of the best. And I think I'm starting to get a glimpse of what it really means to fight on your own terms. I'm walking the walk, at least. But sometimes, I feel like I'm still the same old snot-nosed punk. Let me tell you, those days are the worst. Huh? You know, when you bump into someone, it's polite to say something.
Yeah? So? I mean, I don't care either way.
Seriously, bro? You must have gonads the size of grapefruits.
Huh. Maybe you gotta calm down and get out of my face before you really piss me, or I can give you a lesson in manners instead.
The hell you just say?
Oh, you want some?
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
All right, you ready?
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Too late for apologies, man.
Jump in, finds the mark. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Lots of aggression from both sides. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Box him with a target combo. All right, what's coming up next? Combo with the target combo. Takes a trip. Will this super art connect? Player one in trouble with no drive. Rising uppercut. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. There's a change of sides. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jumping. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Jumps up. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Smart play with the throw. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Awesome. Looking for a check on Super Art? It's the level 1. Breaking with some serious style. What'll happen here? Drops him hard. All the throw connects. Lands the back throw. Time to go to work. Sandblast. Crowns him from above. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. A jump. Here comes a big combo. Oh, combo. Let's go. Throws him. Player one needs to wait this out. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. All the throw connects. Okay, uh-oh. Devil Song. Player one has got to work some magic with his limited drive. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Look at the damage. Oh, here we go. They're just gonna go for it with the super. Raise the bar for breaking. Take that gourd away. It is over.
How'd that feel?
Player one clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Fight your battles. On your own terms. Anyone out there calling themselves a fighter is walking that same path and giving it everything they've got. There's no doubt about that. And I intend to be taking this every bit as seriously as the next guy. That said, when I think of the kid I once was, getting into brawls in back alleys, I'm not sure that I've changed all that much.
Thanks for playing. Congratulations! Luke. Track versus local online. Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deftly shuts out the jump in. Puts one in the pocket. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 2 chases them down. There's a corner switch. Knockdown. No more drive gauge. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. He'll want to keep the pressure on. A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Uses the target combo as a filler. Going in, the jump in catches them. The quarter makes it, hits them with a stop and bop. What'll happen here? Still scrapping for control of super art? The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Will we see a drive impact? That combo did these change of plans. Oh, burnout triggered. This can lead to some big damage. Vulcan blast. That combo finishes it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. best believe it's time for that run back. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Blocks the jump in. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Knockdown. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Neither of them willing to back off here. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Decides to create some distance to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Strings it all together. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Gets them with the anti-smart play to stop the opponent there. Player brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. This is gonna hurt. And uses the gauge for a super art. Too slow. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Show me what you have.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Neither of them willing to back off. Both of them have brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player 1 chases them down. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Jumps up. Very solid. It's a good spot to use the super. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge. KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Well-timed corner switch. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
It's your bedtime.
Grabs him. Will this super art connect? Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Can they keep on lighting up the skies with Covenant of Light? A quick breather, throws a projectile to zone the opponent. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Calm down, wraps it up with a decisive combo. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Fight round. Fight.
Reads the jump in perfectly. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Jumps! Getting up close and personal. Nails it! Jumps! Anti-air in the clutch! Has the Vulcan Blast sealed the deal? Sets up with the jump in. Hits the enemy seals and gets that buff. The attack continues. Back to the court. Are we gonna play Impact Peekaboo? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? It turns out they are done! I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.